Imagine the struggle of finding the perfect litter box. It's like hunting for the Holy Grail, but instead of eternal life, you're seeking the perfect place for your cat to poop. Welcome to the Litterbox Chronicles of Dr. Dan Montgomery's feline friend Milo. Our dear Milo has seen it all, from the 50 or more different kinds of cat litter to the countless litterbox setups. It's been trial and error, a journey of discovery, and a comedy of errors. There was the time when Cat Pappy, always on the lookout for an easy litter that stops the stink and makes scooping a breeze, decided to flip the litter box upside down every few days. While it may have seemed like a brilliant idea to him, it was far from ideal for our feline friends. The poor cats had to navigate a mess of smeared poop on the sides, turning their daily routine into a messy adventure. Then there was the kiddie pool filled with litter. Sounds like a fun idea, right? Well, not quite. Cat Pappy forgot one crucial detail: regular scooping. Soon enough, the pool turned into a minefield-like experience, making every trip to the loo a delicate dance of avoidance. And let's not forget Buddy Thomas, the king of supergiant logs, turning the pool into an obstacle course. The litter box saga reached its peak with the introduction of the automatic flushing cat toilet, a modern marvel, till Buddy dropped a log so massive that it caused a major backup and flooded the basement. Talk about a poopocalypse. And so the litter box saga continues with our dear Milo, a cat with tales to tell and experiences to share. Join us in the next episode as we delve deeper into the Litterbox Chronicles and explore the arrival of the litter robot. Will it be the solution to all of Cat Pappy's litterbox woes, or just another addition to the growing list of failed experiments? Stay tuned to find out. Let's dive into Milo's letter to Earl, where she shares her litterbox experiences. Dear Cousin Earl, greetings from the world of endless litterbox trials. You wouldn't believe half of what Cat Pappy has put us through. Just because it's promoted on some late-night infomercial doesn't mean it's a good fit for our furry bottoms. I've lost count after 50 different types of litter, each with its own unique set of challenges. From dusty to rough, we've seen it all. Oh, if only Cat Pappy had to do his business in some of these, he'd surely reconsider his choices. The litterbox setups, Earl, they've been a spectacle in themselves. We've had everything from deep dive boxes that felt more like mining expeditions to upside-down contraptions that left our paws in a mess. And let's not even get started on the kiddie pool filled with litter. It was like navigating a minefield after a few days, a delicate dance of tiptoeing around the unscooped mess. And then there was Buddy Thomas. If dropping supersized logs was a sport, he'd be a gold medalist. His contributions to our kiddie pool were hard to miss and even harder to avoid. Cat Pappy's solution? An automatic flushing cat toilet. It seemed like a game changer until Buddy managed to flood our basement with one of his massive contributions. So much for modernization. In the aftermath of the toilet fiasco, we were back to the swimming pool setup. But Cat Pappy, bless his heart, wasn't ready to give up. He had one more trick up his sleeve. The litter robot. Was it a washing machine or was it a litter box? We couldn't tell. And the new colored litter, meant to keep tabs on our health, was a whole different story. Little did we know, the combination of this new litter and the litter robot would take our litter box experiences to a whole new level. Oh, the things we put our furry friends through. As if the litter situation wasn't enough, let's now dive into the toilet fiasco. Picture this. Cat Pappy, in a fit of inspiration, decides to modernize our pooping experience. The automatic flushing cat toilet, a contraption straight out of a sci-fi movie, seemed like a dream come true. I remember watching him with a mix of curiosity and skepticism as he ran a water and sewer line to this newfangled cat pooper toilet. It seemed like a perfect solution to our litter box woes. No more smelly deposits, no more stepping around Buddy's supersized surprises. It was a feline's dream come true, or so we thought. You see, Buddy Thomas, the lovable lug that he is, has a knack for producing some impressively large, well, let's just call them logs. They're hard to miss, I tell ya. Now imagine one of Buddy's supersized surprises meeting the automatic flushing cat toilet. It was like a scene straight out of a comedy movie, only we weren't laughing. Buddy dropped such a massive one that the automatic flushing mechanism was no match. The toilet backed up, and before we knew it, our basement was flooded with water and, well, let's just leave it at that. It was a disaster. Cat Pappy was beside himself. A week of dehumidification later, the automatic flushing cat toilet was history and we were back to the good old swimming pool. Well, I say good old, but let's face it, navigating that minefield-like litter was no walk in the park. But Cat Pappy, bless his heart, was not one to be deterred. He was determined to find a solution to our litter box problems, and that's when the litter robot made its grand entrance. But that's a story for another time, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. Now let's see what happens when technology and color-changing litter come together. As Milo's letter continues, we discover that after a series of failed attempts to find the perfect litter solution, Cat Pappy brings in a new player, the litter robot. This contraption at first glance could be mistaken for a washing machine. But no, it was designed to automate the litter scooping process, promising to end the poo scooping saga once and for all. Milo and Buddy, the resident feline testers, were skeptical. They had seen plenty of litter box iterations come and go. But Cat Pappy was hopeful. He was determined to conquer the litter box frustrations that had been plaguing him for years. Alongside the litter robot, Cat Pappy introduced a new kind of litter. Not just any ordinary litter, mind you. This was color-changing litter. You heard that right. It changes colors based on cat pee DNA. This clever, albeit bizarre, innovation was designed to help Cat Pappy keep tabs on his furry friend's health. It was like a high-tech health monitor right there in the litter box. The woman advertising this litter was fresh out of prison. Quite an interesting marketing strategy, don't you think? But Cat Pappy was undeterred. He was ready to try anything that promised to make his life and the lives of Milo and Buddy a little bit easier. So, the litter robot was set up, the colorful litter was poured in, and the experiment began. Milo and Buddy approached with caution. After all, they had been through this before. But what they didn't know was that the chemical breakdown of this new cat litter, combined with the electrical current of the litter robot, was about to create an experience quite unlike anything any feline had ever experienced. An adventure, you might say, that would forever change their litter box escapades. And that, my friends, is the story of Milo's litter box adventures. Milo's journey may be over, but ours is just beginning. Just like Milo and her friend Buddy, every cat has its quirks and preferences when it comes to their little private space. And as their human companions, it's our job to understand and cater to these needs. It may be a trial and error process, but remember, in the end, it's all about their comfort and happiness. Now let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned from Milo's letter. It's a hilarious reminder that not all that glitters is gold, especially when it comes to infomercials. Just because a product is touted as the next big thing doesn't mean it's the best fit for your feline friend. And remember, your cat's comfort should always take precedence over convenience. And that's not all. Milo's letter also sheds light on the importance of regular maintenance. Keeping the litter box clean not only ensures the health and hygiene of your beloved pet, but also helps avoid unpleasant surprises. Trust me, no one wants to deal with a minefield while trying to enjoy their morning coffee. So what's your take on all this? Have you ever had a litter box misadventure like Cat Pappy? Have you tried a product that promised to solve all your problems but ended up creating more? Or have you found the perfect solution for your kitty's needs? We'd love to hear your stories, so go ahead and share your experiences in the comments below. Let's turn this into a platform for sharing and learning from each other's experiences. And while you're at it, why not join us on this exciting journey of feline adventures? Just hit the subscribe button and you'll be part of our growing community. Together, we can navigate the ups and downs of taking care of our feline friends, learning and laughing along the way. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to follow the rest of our feline adventures. Until next time, keep your litter clean and your cats happy.